What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Baddog here with another New York Giants video. Happy Friday, everybody. We made it. The weekend is upon us. And obviously, the football combine has started. And I've worked the last 2 days, so I haven't really been able to watch it. Of course, tomorrow we're supposed to be snowed in up here, so I'll have a lot of time to watch the quarterbacks and the running backs, wide receivers, whoever's doing that. I forgot who the combine is tomorrow. I know the quarterbacks are doing it. I also think the wide receiver, I don't remember. But it looks like I'm going to be home doing a lot of that, watching that. Maybe I'll even go live and we can hang out and we can watch the combine together. Who knows? We'll see what goes on with that. But the Giants and Daniel Jones are progressing as far as contract talks go. And I believe it was Jordan Renan that says the contract is looking like it's going to begin with a 4, meaning 40 plus million a year for Daniel Jones. Some people are going to be very happy with that. Some people are going to be really ticked off. Me, I don't even care. I don't care anymore. I really don't. You know, whatever Joe Shane and the Giants decide to do, I'm getting on board with this. I believe Daniel Jones should be the quarterback of the New York Giants. Do I believe he deserves $45 million? $45 million, which is the initial, what the initial rumors were that Daniel Jones was asked for. No. Do I believe he's worth $40 million a year? That's not my price. I was thinking more like $35 million, and I think the Giants were looking at 35, and maybe they're coming to an agreement. Maybe that's the negotiations. Is Daniel Jones wanted $45 million, the Giants want to give him 35. Maybe they're looking in that $40 million range, and that is going to take quite a bite out of the cap. Now, the one thing is, you can say they'll figure this out. Brandon Brown came from Philadelphia. Harry Roseman's very good with the cap. And Joe Shane came from Buffalo, and Bean is very good with the cap. These guys are coming from organizations that are really good with contract structures and the way they structure things around the salary cap. It's much better for the Giants to get this deal done, even if it is $40 million per year, because they can maneuver the money around. Whereas if they just tag Daniel Jones, they're on the hook for $32 million, and you can't move that money around. The other thing that this allows them to do is tag Saquon Barkley. You know, a lot of people are saying the Giants only succeeded because of Saquon Barkley. Well, if they can get a deal done with Daniel Jones, then obviously they can tag Saquon Barkley and try to work something out with him as well. Okay, so I know that $40 million number, like I said, that's going to take a lot of people off, and I understand. Listen, Daniel Jones is the most Daniel Jones is the most polarizing Giant I've ever seen in my 40 years of watching the Giants. I've never seen anything like this with Daniel Jones. I really haven't. Some people just absolutely love this guy, and some people just absolutely hate him. I've always felt like I was fair in my assessment of him. Like if he was bad, I would say he's bad. If he was good, I'd say he's good. I think he was very good last year. Was he an elite guy? No, but did he have elite talent around? Did he have any good talent around besides Saquon Barkley? I mean, yeah, the bookend tackles are good, but, listen, I think Daniel Jones can thrive. I really do. I don't think Daniel Jones has hit a ceiling. I think if you get him a number one receiver, I think if you do build that offensive line in front of him, and again, I've said this before, to me, if Barkley comes back or doesn't, I feel like you need a good running game, not so much a great running back. I feel like if you get a really good offensive line in front of a quarterback, and you get a good running game like Philadelphia does not pay the running backs. Philadelphia was in the Super Bowl. Kansas City doesn't have a superstar running back. Kansas City's in the Super Bowl. Build the offensive line, protect your quarterback, and run the ball with whoever's back there. Is it nice to have a guy like Saquon? Absolutely, but it's a luxury. And, maybe the Giants can't afford that luxury. To me, build in front of the quarterback, get him a wide receiver, let him play under the Brian Daboll system for a second straight year, and I think Daniel Jones is going to get better. But again, I'm not going to sit here, man. If the Giants come out and go, it is $45 million a year. Say they do. Say, yeah, we signed a 5-year, $225 million deal with Daniel Jones. I'm not going to sit here and pull the rest of my hair out. I'm trusting in the front office. I believe in their vision. I believe that they have a vision. I believe they know what they want to do and how they want to build this team. And if they want to build it around Daniel Jones and they feel that they can do it paying him that much money, I'm going to believe that they can do it. I will trust these guys until they give me a reason not to. Like I said, some guys are just going to hate the idea of Daniel Jones being here, even if he got $25 million a year. Some people are like, oh, that guy, he sucks. And it is what it is. Like I said, I've never seen anything like this with Daniel Jones, with any player with the Giants, like I have with Daniel Jones. It is crazy the way the fan base is kind of divided. Like I said, I think 10% are just like they love him to death, and 10% are just like they hate him. And I think the majority of Giants fans just want what's best for the team. And to me, I do believe Daniel Jones is what's best for the team. And if, again, they do give him a big contract and they have to move the money around, and they have to structure the cap differently, and they got to find a way to get in free agents in their draft class, I'm going to trust in the front office to do this. That's their job, right? They did a great job coming in here. They had very little. We saw that. They didn't play favorites. They played the guys that they thought were going to produce the most. And they did. This was the most productive season the Giants had since 2016. And they didn't go out and spend $200 million on defense the way they did in 2016. They had nothing. This is a fresh slate. Jerry Reese had been there when the Giants went to the playoffs in 2016. This was Shane's first year, Brandon Brown's first year, Brian Daboll's first year, Mike Kafka, Wink Martindale. Their first year with the Giants. Their first year with this organization and this roster. And they absolutely got the most out of it with no time to scout the players for the Giants, without any cap flexibility. And really, they did with the best they could. And this team went to the damn playoffs. So, listen, I'm going to trust in what they believe is right for the New York Giants. And again, if that's 5 years, $225 million for Daniel Jones, it's not the contract I would want to give him. And I don't think they're going to give him that much. So don't get me wrong. But it does sound like it's going to start with a 4. Maybe they go with 5 years, $200 million. Maybe that's just, again, from the things I'm reading. And again, these are all rumors. There's nothing set in stone. They may not get anything done. They may end up tagging him. Who knows? But what I do, at least I get an idea here that they are going to come to some kind of agreement. I think it's going to be 5 years, $200 million, just from the rumors. It doesn't mean anything. What the hell do I know? I'm a dude on YouTube, right? But what I do believe is that they do want Daniel Jones back here. And if you're one of those people that just hates Daniel Jones and doesn't want him back here, I'm sorry, but I think you're going to be disappointed one way or the other. Either they're going to give him a long-term deal or he's going to be tagged. I don't see them drafting a quarterback in this year's draft class. They're going to go forward in 2023 with Daniel Jones. Now, they're going to go beyond 2023. I don't know. But we're going to find out soon enough. Like I said, I do think the Giants are going to get something done with them, and we'll figure it out. Anyway, that's all I got in this video. I'll be live for the Lakers tonight. Want to come by, I'll be live at 10:15 for that. Hopefully I see you then. If not, enjoy the rest of your weekend. What's going on? The little bad dog, and we'll see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody. It's Bad Diggity, and I'm gone. Peace.